Yeah, what's going on? Thank you for coming to my channel. My name is Wally, and you are now tuned into Playboy Hustlers TV.
Hey, this the king of melodies beat.
Yes, look, we are back with some more Ren. You know, Ren is that. You already know Ren. He always touch on a lot of, you know what I mean, real topic, real life, real situations that you could actually relate to yourself. You know what I mean? So far, I heard a lot of songs from him that is either I know a few people who's going through the same scenario, or maybe I went through that one day. You understand what I'm saying? But you know, if you don't speak about it, you can never overcome nothing. So sometimes it's good to be boisterous. You understand? This one right here is called For Joe. I believe this is about his friend that he lost. You know, may he rest in peace. And if his family see this, my condolences to you. All right. So with that being said, let's dive right into this.
It's hard to take off from the ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch.
Ooh. You see the world's Fibonacci sequence, double Dutch. Them bars are pretty heavy right there, you hear me? Yeah.
I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside the trunk, inside the pickup truck, then dumped that whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly. What it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility. Only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as hell. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Justin, Sega, Stevie and the fucking lads.
Yo, I could tell he misses homie, for real, for real. And he not doing this for clout. This is probably like getting him by. This is the way he can cope with it, you understand? This is definitely not for clout. I can tell when somebody's being serious and when they fronting. This dude really meant something to him friendship-wise, you understand me? Yo, may he rest in peace. Like I said, you never know what people are going through. Make sure you reach out to your loved ones, your friends, and your close ones, alright?
Kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Justin, Sega, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. Distance is my plaster cast to tell the truth. The day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find the anger. All I find is missing you, man, I miss you. With all my rhymes, I picture running 5 minutes quicker, I'm right on time. I picture pulling you back over the edge and then we're crying. And holding you, my brother, and telling you that it's fine, not the way that it worked. I was late like a jerk, there's not a day where I can find a way to break from the hurt. Your body missing, so we never got to wave to the hearse. I hope you're listening, I love you, man, I miss you, absurd, fuck.
You know, and that's another thing, you know, Ren can't really beat himself up because even if you got there that day to save him, there's no telling they will attempt this another day, you know what I mean? So with that being said, man, we gotta keep an eye on our peoples, you hear me? Distance is a killer sometimes too. It's a #1 killer with family. I realize that.
I love you, man, I miss you, absurd, fuck. Another domino, it falls. across the way another's born, how you're supposed to raise a child and give it courage from a storm. In a world that is confusing, contradictions pave our flaws. Some will say we're only human, others judge us for our flaws. Some get born in sheets of satin, some get by in tattered clothes. Some will die before they live, that's just how the story goes.
Word. We don't choose, you understand what I'm saying? No one gets chose to be born. We just born. And hopefully you're born in the right situation. But if not, there's always a bright way out. You hear me?
But for those of us still with us, who reside inside our hearts, tell them proudly how you feel. And for those of us who aren't, freckled angels stand strong, freckled angels live on, freckled angels climb higher, freckled angels still inspire, freckled angels won't forget you, teach me to live my life better. 13 years and still I miss you, now my wings are missing feather. Otherwise I'd come and join you, but for now I'm here on earth, stuck inside this mortal body, but for everything it's worth. Made me braver, made me wiser, made me stronger, made me true, made me face the world with courage, and that's all because of you. Freckled angels laugh the hardest.
Yo, I could really tell he's really moved by this passing of his friend, yo. Cause he remind me of one of my homies that they lost a real close friend of theirs, and he make music too, and till today he always mention him. Always.
And their hearts, they are the largest. With their wings, they fly the farthest. So I know you're gonna be okay. Freckled angels live the longest, and their minds, they are the strongest. Oh, their friends, they are the fondest. So I know you're gonna be okay.
May Joe rest in peace, you dig? Hey, with that being said, what you think about this video right here? I think this was very touchy, feely, you hear me? I could tell he's passionate about the friendship they had. Yeah, man. Hey, if Joe could look at you now, trust me, he appreciates everything you're doing for him. I know he will be, you know what I mean? With that being said, hey, if you like what you saw, hit that like. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Hit that notification bell and leave a comment. Let me know what's your thoughts, baby. Hey, I will see you in the next one. If you want to support the channel, hey, the links is right up here. And don't forget, make sure you go to his channel and support him as well, alright? Because, hey, we all here to help each other out and bring each other to the top, baby. If you got any friends out there and you think they need some of your checking, check in on them, alright? You haven't checked in on some of your friends in a while? Hey, start today. Make that phone call. Yo, you good? You alright? Anything you going through? Hey, let's get up and fill them out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people like hiding things too. So, hey, that being said, love, baby.